Hello you guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Rayshawn, for those of you who don't know me. So you guys, jumping straight into this video, this will be a makeup tutorial and I already did my eyebrows off camera. Whatever I don't list in this video, I will list it in the description box down below. So I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam Eyeshadow Palette. The first shade I'm going into is Rustic, and then I also did dip into the shade called Cypress Umber, and I'm placing that all in my crease, saturating it. I did base my eyes with the NK Multi-Use Concealer, just to, just go ahead and use it as my primer. I don't know who use primers anymore, but this is just what I use because it's just too convenient. Happy New Year's, you all. I hope that you all had a wonderful New Year. I know when 12 o'clock midnight struck, people were actually lighting fireworks. Yes, people literally bought fireworks for the New Year, you guys. And they was lighting fireworks outside of my home. Girl, I heard gunshots and everything. Girl, the ghetto, I know. But anyways, girl, tell me why a little teeny small fire broke out around like maybe going on 1 o'clock. I was so shocked. I was like, is that a fire? My son was like, Mom, there's a fire. And he ran outside with a pot to put the fire out. And I was like, no, don't do that, because what if the car explodes? So anyways, as he was going to put the fire out, the fire ended up going out on its own because of the cold. So everything was okay. There was no one outside. Anyways, the next shade I went into is Mulberry. I love the shade. It's such a pretty shade. I'm just basically placing that in my crease. As you can see, just a beautiful kind of burgundy shade, and I really like it. And I'm just placing that in my crease, giving my crease a little bit more definition or a little bit more contrast. So you guys, anyways, we ended up going to bed and the new year has started, and I just was like, thank you, Lord, for a new year. We are finally into year 2021, and I'm just grateful to be here, you guys. A lot has happened in 2020, but look, let's not talk anymore about that. Let's set some goals. So what are some of you guys' goals for the year 2021? I know that I need to go into my calendar. I need to start writing some things down, which I will do probably tomorrow. I know I'm starting off just slightly later. So now I went into the shade Dusty Rose. You guys, this shade is so pretty. I actually sprayed my brush with some spray first, and then I put the shade on my eyes. I realized even when I spray my brush for matte shades, the shade comes out more vibrant, and it comes out with more vibrant, and it actually sticks. I was so surprised. This eye makeup came out so beautiful. I want to say I did this back when we was in quarantine, but girl, this is so beautiful. So anyways, y'all, I'm about to write my goals down. I'm gonna do my calendar again, because I got like this whiteboard for my calendar, and I write down my goals for my makeup, for my gloss business, and I'm gonna also write down too some things that I want to accomplish this year. So I always set like my small goals, and then I set my bigger goals. And the small goals are something that I basically wish to accomplish within the first 4 to 5 months. And then my bigger goals, who knows, those can happen in 4 to 5 months, but those are something that I look forward to a little bit later on down the line. Now, I do know that I do want a booth or a studio to do makeup in and sell my products out as well. So that's something that I'm definitely looking into, and I've been searching on the internet and things like that. So I'm definitely going to get it, because I keep talking about it because I want it to happen. Okay, when you want something to talk it, you gotta talk about it, and I'm going to get my studio, and that's on period. So anyways, you guys, now I went back in with the shade called Cypress Umber, and I'm just cleaning up those ends, making sure everything is tight and in the right place. I went back in with the shade Dusty Rose to kind of, make sure everything is even and blended. So now I'm going to be going in with this NK Mattifying Liquid Liner, and I actually bought it for my kid, but I wanted to try it out for myself. I'm glad I tried it out for myself, because it's not something that I would use for my kid, only because the brush is fine, but I wouldn't want to use it on my client because it's a little too stiff. But I like it. So I'm going in with my Too Faced This is a Too Faced Hangover Primer. I like this primer. It has coconut oil in it. It's very smooth. It's not oily. And it goes with all of my foundations. Doesn't matter what I'm using. It looks beautiful regardless. So I'm just blending that all into my skin. So my next product I'm going to be using is the Fenty Beauty Hydration Foundation. And this foundation is good. It's beautiful. I think mine's in the shade 560. I'm not sure. But anyways, this foundation is beautiful. It makes my skin look like skin. Hydration foundations are the perfect foundations to use in the fall and winter time because they're more hydrating and you're not going to be so matte and dry looking in the winter, considering the fact that the winter, the cold air makes us dry anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I'm using the flat foundation brush to place that all in my skin, and I'm just blending it out with my e.l.f. foundation, my e.l.f. sponge, and I'm just making sure everything is even and blended. And as you can see, we have skin, and that's what we want. Next, I'm going to be going in with my NK concealer, and I don't know what shade it's in, but I'm just placing this under my eyes, the bridge of my nose, and my forehead, and everywhere. I need to take a break because I've been talking a lot. Give me a sec. So now I'm going to go into Cream Contour with the Black Radiance Foundation Stick in the shade Chocolate Fudge. And girl, I was looking for the Fenty Beauty Match Stick. I'm looking everywhere. Why it was right in front of me as soon as I turned my head to the left. I was like, okay, you right there. I was like, whatever. So anyway, I went on ahead and used this to cream contour. It's dark enough, so I like it. I'm good with it. And I'm just using one of those BS small brushes I really like this brush actually to blend out my cream contour, because it comes out so smooth and things like that. And every time I cream contour, I always have my sponge in hand because I want to make sure that I am blending everything. I don't want anything to look ran on or meshed up. So I just blend it out, turn my sponge around, blend it out, and just make sure everything's even, okay? So you guys, now I'm going in with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Loose Setting Powder, and I'm placing that under my eyes. Everywhere I place that concealer to make sure my under eyes are set and ready to go, okay? But yeah, no, and I'm pressing this in. I'm not really baking, I'm pressing this in. I know I always say that, but that's what I'm doing, okay? Anyways, you guys, so I've been frustrated a lot lately because, I mean, I get it, I guess, but I think I'm too nice. I'm about to really set some really strict rules for my business as far as doing makeup, because people be really trying me. People be really trying me, for real. Now, I don't know if that's because I'm nice or what. You know what I'm saying? My daughter was like, that's because they think you're a Christian. They think that you're sweet. And I'm like, no, I think I'm just too nice, honestly. Like, I give people the benefit of the doubt. And I'm like, in 2021, we ain't doing that because we're trying to run a business. We're trying to be professional, and trying to be nice just not going to cut it. You know, this is a business and you have to carry yourself like that in 2021, whether people think that, you know, you are legit or not. Regardless of what, you are giving someone a service. People need to abide by your rules, as long as they're not like strenuous and just outlandish. People need to be able to abide by the rules. And me, I need to be more strict on, you know, the things that I say I'm gonna do, okay? Anyway, so I just got finished using my Sephora Pro Face Palette to contour my skin. And now I'm just using that LA Pro Girl body and face spray to spray my face. I'm going in with the Fenty Beauty highlighter in Mean Money and Hustler Baby. Girl, when I first bought this highlighter, I was in love. It's so beautiful. Like, I had this highlighter for like a year, and it's so extremely beautiful. I cannot wait to go to Sephora and go shopping again, because it's some things I want from Fenty. And yeah, anyways, so I'm just putting that highlighter everywhere. I'm putting it in my tear duct, my under my brow, Girl, my brows was snatched today. Okay, my brows was snitched. So I'm just taking that Fenty Beauty Pro Filter powder and I'm placing it under my cheeks, doing the reverse contour method. And now I am contouring my nose. So anyways, yeah, so in the year 2021, I think that it's really time for us to tighten up, you know, make sure we, you know, tie up loose ends, get things in order. And, you know, do we have to do, because this is not the time for disorder. This is not the time for chaos in our lives and to be unbalanced. We want to be balanced. We want to be able to run a business successfully. We want to do everything that we said we was going to do in 2020, but we didn't do. So we want to make sure we have our head on straight and not worry about what people are thinking about us because they didn't like XYZ or whatever the case may be. This is not the year to be worrying about what people think at this point. You know what I mean? So that's basically where I'm at with it. I just don't have time for it. And basically, I'm just like, you know what? This is the last day I'm going to put up with foolishness, because people know how to be professional elsewhere. So you need to know how to be professional also with me as well, or any other small Black business. This is not, you know, picking and choosing. Now, I heard another YouTuber or Instagrammer say something about, you know, people are unprofessional normally when it comes to Black businesses. But honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. It's kind of true. I know it seemed like, you know, no, it's not, but it's kind of true, because I've heard so many stories about, you know, nail techs and MUAs and hairstylists, and they're all Black and they don't know how to conduct business, or either their customer service is very poor. And it's really true. And I feel like that's something that we need to tighten up in. And, you know, I'm not saying that you can't have rules and run things the way you run it. You want to run it, but it's just be professional. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's basically where I'm at with it, you guys. Anyways, I added some lashes. These lashes are bomb, you guys. They're my sister's. I stole them from her. And I just lined my lips with some MAC Chestnut lip liner. And this is a MAC liquid lipstick. And I forget what it's called. This is my favorite liquid lipstick. Look at it. It looks so bomb. You guys, I want to do something different today. And I'm going to be adding some bottom lashes, because I feel like, why not? You know? And I feel like with this look, with my hair pulled back, you can see my face. You know, just it's going to look bomb. I'm going to put 2 lashes on both sides of my eyes. And boom, that's going to be it. I'm going in with my new lip gloss. This lip gloss is called Magic Star. This lip gloss is so bomb. Oh my gosh, I love it. Make sure that you go shop my site at ORAYBEAUTY.com and shop my glosses and my scrubs. Anyways, this is the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. Bye.